Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. In fall of the year, cool season turf, it should be glowing like a new penny. I'm not going to lie to you. I rushed my aerating seeding, done it way too early, jacked everything up, dethatching, and just way too hot and way too dry. Trying to get mine done, thinking I could compensate with my irrigation system, and it just did not work out. So I ended up having to redo my aeration and overseeding. Waited till it was a little bit cooler the second go round, and you see what I got. I still have a handful of spots here and there that are still waiting to come in, or got little teeny tiny baby grass that's popping up. But what I did today will absolutely encourage that little baby grass and the rest of the yard. Now, this isn't Bermudagrass or zoysia warm season turf. You guys need to be putting down a lot of potassium right now. The last number on the bag of a fertilizer, make sure that's a high number. You need to go down with that because you'll be putting that Bermuda to sleep any day now if you hadn't already. I'll link up some options for that fertilizer in the description below. Now, cool season turf, exact opposite. We want to go down with the first number on the bag of fertilizer, which is nitrogen. Nitrogen is the main food source for turf. I don't care what you do to your yard, the yard has to have nitrogen. You can pump all the biostimulants, all the micros, all the top dressing, all the compost you want to it. Grass needs nitrogen. Prime time of the year to apply a good heavy shot of that is right now during the fall. As I'm making this video, it is October 16th, so middle of October, premium prime time to go down with a heavy shot of nitrogen. Now, I've been super busy, ain't been able to show a lot of mowing, and plus my yard has kind of been in a recuperating phase. This is about the third time I've mowed it since aerating and seeding. And man, I sure do love mowing my yard. I've absolutely missed that for the past little bit. And it's good to be able to get back out there and cut that grass and lay those stripes down. Now, my weapon of choice today was the GCI 2000. That's 3 different forms of nitrogen in it, so they're going to kind of release at different time periods throughout the feeding. I only went down with a half rate this time simply because I've got something else coming next Monday. It's a new formula I put together, and I want to test it out and try it out on my yard and some other yards. So didn't want to go too crazy. Now, if it wasn't for that new formulation I got coming, I would have went down with a full rate. That's a full rate of the 2000, or for those of you that like granular, you can go down with the protein 2005. I'm still a big fan of Green County Fertilizer. Love their products. They have several options for high nitrogen as well. I'll link all that up in the description below, and I'll be sure to note it for cool season grass or for Bermudagrass. Now, that don't mean Bermuda and warm season turf don't need nitrogen. It just don't need it right now. Now, what if you're a little further north and you're getting ready to go into your last fertilizer application, meaning you got this window to get one more fertilizer application in before it gets really cold? If I were in your shoes, I would run the GCI 2000 and then the GCI 0020, full rate of both. That way you get a good shot of nitrogen and a good shot of potassium going into winter. If you're a granular guy, the protein 19019. I've got about 2 more applications to do on the yard, and I kind of took the first one out of the 2 and split it 2 different times because I've got that new formulation coming on to try. So once we get past that, sometime around mid-November-ish or so, that's when I'll go down with my protein 19019, or I may do the GCI 2000 and the GCI 0020. So things are back to glowing like a new penny. Like I said, I've got a handful of spots here and there that are still kind of coming in and lagging behind, but it won't be long. They'll catch up. That's especially true with this liquid application I just did. It is going to push that young turf, get it to flush out and grow a little bit so it can get up tall enough for me to cut it. Once I start cutting it, it'll start maturing out and that blade will thicken up and widen up. Then I'll get my nice thick full yard back. As always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later.